BMNR down 3.74%. This is Wednesday, the 27th of August, pre-market session. It is trending at the moment, but we're going to find out what is going on. So this is its 4-hour chart. Okay, so you may have heard that on Sunday, a Bitcoin whale sold off up to $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Before that time, there had been no activity on that whale's account since as of or rather since 2018. And there was a simple, obviously, Bitcoin plunged by 5%, and that spilled through to Ethereum. So all in all, I think the stock has been holding up. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it may have since Sunday was the 24th. Yeah, okay, yeah. Actually, now it has declined somewhat since that time, but the extrapolation is saying that the weakness is going to remain in place up till Friday the 29th, and then after that we might have a sideways movement. In terms of projections, what do we have? We have downward projections all the way as of now. We have 15.77, 21.59, 31.03. As of Monday, we had 61.96. That was indeed obviously an upper projection. Um, yeah, the same Monday as well, we had on top of the 61.96, there was 88.06, 103.74, 113.43. So they are currently not in play since Monday. Since Monday, they've not been in play. Rather, what we've had in play are those downward projections all the way down to $15. So the last time it actually traded anything close to $15 was yeah, June of this year. Yeah, end of June of this year. Price pressure momentum is severely bearish on its 10 period moving average on this 4-hour chart. However, the 21 period moving average is still in a trend mode, but maybe decaying. And there are, but however, that moving average, that's the 21 period moving average, has severely negative derivatives, yeah, indicating that maybe lower prices may continue to print out. Indeed, just as the algos are extrapolating here, and yeah, and also it's 21 period moving average. Sorry, the 10 period moving average probably has a seriously negative second derivative, and then the only thing positive here of all the derivatives is the first derivative on the 10 period moving average. Yeah, so lower prices may continue to play out. Yeah, that may not be the case, but there isn't very much confidence. But you can find some confidence here in terms of upper projections. Some of them. Let's see, current price is 48.16. So here on the 1 minute chart, we have 48.21, 48.41, 48.54. Yeah. On the 5 minute chart, we have 47.93, 48.19, 48.34, down projections 47.93, 42.81, 43.59, 44.87. So let's listen to what's going on with the stock.
Bitmine Immersion Technologies, BMNR, is once again a hot topic among traders and crypto equity watchers, thanks to its aggressive Ethereum treasury strategy and continued accumulation of Ethereum. The company has rapidly built one of the largest Ethereum holdings of any publicly traded firm, and each new disclosure of additional purchases fuels debates about its long term strategy, valuation, and role as a proxy for Ethereum exposure in the stock market. A major point of contention within the community is the company's reliance on at the market offerings to finance its Ethereum acquisitions. While these offerings have enabled BMNR to build a massive EP position in record time, they also raise concerns about share dilution, as new stock issuance can reduce the value of existing holdings. Some investors argue that this is a necessary trade off to secure a dominant Ethereum position, while others fear that ongoing dilution could eventually outweigh the benefits of ETH appreciation. Another thread of discussion centers on BMNR's tight correlation with Ethereum's price movements. Bulls highlight this as a feature, not a bug, positioning BMNR as a kind of leveraged play on ETH, similar to how MicroStrategy became a Bitcoin proxy stock. Bears counter that if BMNR is essentially just a tracking vehicle for ETH, investors might be better off buying ETH directly, avoiding the added risks of corporate execution, dilution, and volatility in equity markets. Influential voices like Tom Lee, who has been vocal about Ethereum's long term potential, continue to lend credibility to the bullish thesis, reinforcing confidence among retail and institutional investors who see BMNR as a forward thinking vehicle for crypto adoption. Lee's framing of BMNR's vision as an Ethereum focused treasury company rather than just another speculative stock has helped sustain optimism even as concerns about dilution and volatility persist. Adding to the intrigue, speculation is growing about a potential catalyst on the horizon, whether in the form of Ethereum related regulatory clarity, institutional inflows, or announcements that could expand BMNR's role in the broader digital asset ecosystem. Community comparisons to other Ethereum aligned equities, particularly SBET, reflect traders' search for parallels in playbooks, as both companies have attracted momentum by marrying low floats with crypto exposure narratives. In essence, BMNR has become a battleground stock, seen by bulls as a visionary ETH leverage play with asymmetric upside, and skeptics as a dilution heavy experiment whose premium to net asset value may not be sustainable. With Ethereum rallying and BMNR strategies still unfolding, the stock remains a focal point for both short term speculators and long term believers in Ethereum's growth story.
Okay, so this is known as the active trader. Just gives us an idea of how the trading is going through. Obviously, this is the pre-market session. Not everybody is able to participate as things stand right now. Yeah. So this is people are trying to get in at 1448.08. People are trying to sell at the prevailing price, but it's not going through. Hasn't gone through yet. Hasn't gone through yet. Maybe it's trying to fill up. Hasn't filled up yet. Okay, so yeah, I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.